Hello.
An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So then you go to your neighbor to tax your neighbor. We are being taxed. An impractical way in which to live. You won't do that in your household where you just keep borrowing. And where do you go next? So
ama mo hu se me otro me no crefo na mbasa me ba beda da obia e wo Ghana ha mo amonim amenim maye ama mo hu se me otro me no crefo na mbasa me ba beda da obia e wo Ghana ha mo Mohamedim, I mean, Maye, I'm a more who sent me your throne, me at the craft for Nambasa, the Baba Dado, Bia, Wagana. Mohamedim, I mean, Maye, I'm a more who sent me your throne, me at the craft for Nambasa, the Baba Dado, Bia, Wagana. Mohamedim, I mean, Maye, I'm a more who sent me your throne, me at the craft for Nambasa, the Baba Dado, Bia, Wagana. Mohamedim, I mean, Maye, I'm a more who sent me your throne, me at the craft for Nambasa, the Baba Dado, Bia, Wagana. Mohamedim, I mean, Maye, I'm a more who sent me your throne, me at the craft for Nambasa, the Baba Dado, Bia, Wagana. Mohamedim, I mean, Maye, I'm a more who sent me your throne, me at the craft for Nambasa, the Baba Dado, Bia, Wagana. Mohamedim, I mean, Maye, I'm a more who sent me your throne, me at the craft for Nambasa, the Baba Dado, Bia, Wagana.
Hey!
Hello, good evening, good evening. Me hope say ohunye baby will be a menim say ohunye. Bedini machine gun preacher and you marry me bawa kwem. I'm so time kokakra but ye be ye juma sani ese say ye juma. I bedin the machine gun preacher. I na we program we a wrap up. Enti ene 23rd November, which is 2021. Ye gusu e boy juma, ye boy juma ama Ghana. No kore so ye juma ama Ghana. Enti baby we obi a nyame nhira me hira baby obi a. Ye fe no your femi hambo mbabo omanye ye fe no yo. No ma jobo jugba ye fe no yo. Felicia Adolfo Kelson nyame nhira. Aretha Okoye so that nyame nhira. Bebu Enoch nyame nhira. Michael Ej onyame nhira. I no nyo kese. I mo banyina nyame nhira YouTube so mo ho nyina William Cap nyame onhira. Mehu mehu and Pauline Bridget appear also onyakopo onhira no nyo kese. I onhira no nyo kese. Baby I be I onhira no nyo kese. And then you want some can you want some can to be obi ampacho trasi ye me hope say unum dia oye bia wo ye bia ne bia ebebo so e de amount I and then another day me pacho boko and then boko me di machine gun preacher biom ampacho share video mob I share mob na ye running yema through very very fast na yanko and agroni ho me topic ye Ashanti Gprtu threatens strike as fuel increase from 6 90 Ghana cedis to 699. Enti eno ene yasem ene a yebedi wo nkomo yebe rush it through nyama very 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 fast. Aisha Ahmed nyakupo insha Peter Kujo nyame nhyia nana yaw more glory nyame nhyia munya nyame nhyia but mo share video we na mama likes no enkosoro mo nchiche likes no mama likes no empagya ni mu na yenko yanim na yenko hwede yakopon epese ode ye ene me pacho Kevin tell me we bia wadwuma den ene wani odin ene ma wo ko anim nipa anim say you are a hardworking man and that's why you're going on. I appreciate you for what you're doing for Mother Ghana. Nyakupo Onshirao. Maria Marie also Nyakupo Onshirao. Ene mo makanya enkoto Nyakupo Onshirao. Ewo adwuma moye Emma Ghana eho Nyakupo Onshira pa. Samson wa Nyakupo Onshirao. Nami ompeja no nyokese. Oscar Kule, Namisha, Frida Fimpo, Onyakupo Onsha, Michael J, Onyakupo Onsha, Adam, Nakupo Onsha, my enko your name, and then your health tip, and your health tipper, yadi ebrew, and ye, your health tip, yadi ebrew no, and ye, me pacho, health tipper, yadi ebrew, and ye, spinach, and Lausanus TV. Ede bro me pacho un subscribe ya me pacho bomodi ana subscribe to allow Silence TV and with all due respect na fe no Akosafo TV Africa YouTube na fe wa Akosafo TV Africa on Facebook and nkofo bi cross post to me you go so yanim no, we will announce to you the people who are cross posting me, the people who are really watching me, or other platforms so. Nakupo insha Kevin Taylor Adaroma. I mean sure no juma. They say only by commit much change your life. That people nama manokreka indi with him, nama loyalty and so indi with him. Very very important. Nipan Traria say en kasabibri, o kasabibri aho, de bia obeti en kasabibri. You steady e wade a we nyina mu na Nyankopon be hira and spinach and ye kan wasem me dear producer say be kan cho say spinach it prevents cancer, asthma prevention, improvement of bones health, healthy skin and hair, and it helps your eyes when it spinach no e ana so ababi also sometimes so chim na me bi gu ani so a boa wani healthy eyes also spinach udia a boa wani I'm bacho dollar no 6 Ghana cedi 47 pesos, euro no 7 Ghana cedi 33 pesos, and a pound 8 Ghana cedi 78 pesos. You go so ni bacho nti spinach no me bomodi answer obetumi e de spinach ni bi amame am ensuro the spinach ni bi senya e wo se wo di bia me bacho ba bibia wo bia bacho ubo odi na ka bibia wo a metumi abomodin na mabo odi na ma kire bibia wo kasa free ukasa free William Cab I'll say hi machine preacher adabiu bacho one kan ye fagan na kan Ghana na yasem no machine gun preacher from Kevin to listen to wise words William Nakupo Onshira no Ompejao Michael J internet breaking bro Frida Fempon the tree name Saforo Frida Frimpong from his Adonu yakoyanim guso ayeko me pacha omun share video no ne yakoyanim Nyankopon Onshira on the ground and I prepare program we amam say me fambremo on the ground and I prepare program we sem fambremo entino media me osoma for se na Kevin Taylor Canon no me so me osoma for and I asoma me main platform Lao Silence TV. It is going around 22 to 23 African countries, including Ghana. Until Upeye Hua Lao Silence TV, Ejibebia, and number one, Yakasa, Enipeti, Adofo Ediechi, until Guswa Yakoyanim, Ewan the Kremu. Near him say Ghana for Penecresa, Ghana for Penecrepa, until Kevin Taylor Daroma, Amayanso, Yakoyanim. Mepacho, Mema Rain Fisa program at the wrap up. You wrap it up very, very fast on whatever Kevin Taylor said and whatever is going on. Enti Yeguswa Yeko. Enti where you wrap up, we're wrapping up to give you a good sleep. Thank you very much and God bless you. Eat spinach and it will give you good eyesight. good eyesight, it will give you, it will prevent you from getting cancer, asthma prevention, improvement of bone health, and healthy skin and hair. Healthy skin and hair. Lydia Elrechi, how are you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're doing good. Name. It is saying Boatima, Alberta Boatima, my name. I hope you're doing good. Elam Take, I hope you're doing very, very good. Elam Take, you are doing very, very, very good. Okay. I salute, I follow the machine gun preacher. I salute you too. Tell them take good morning as usual. I did check I feel the was sorry. When you ding, we pee baby dear. We pee baby, Elam Take, we pee baby. All right, Mama, yenya a very, very short break.
Elijah, ABB. Yahu Chile, I say, Crady, who bet Chile and cry. Or some the talk to me. Because a car, my car, for you, this can be done. There be. Oh, my God, somebody. There's somebody I bet say mobile money or mobile to see. And look, Elijah,
Says I was send 1,000 Ghana. You bet you 27 Ghana. More than one. I'm waiting me.
Nyamia body mu no enkrofo woni mu ntwe enkrofo woni ntia woni ni gitwo ho so we ya wo kwatwe nim kwampo na ebra Yesu Kristo ba ya ni bi kan enkrofo ntia na ni woni ni gitwo Zacchaeus na tax na down sana si on na tax na down san ko fo ni na so let you some ntia can say, and never do me fear the sanity and a trauma giving the food and the other. The man and some book. Let's go for the 80th and into also this out to Nana. It is set for 80 and a year. It is a Mooney be a more yet. Oh, dear. Adia. And no plan I'm doing who I'm here. Now, what's me? No more shame my end. Me, your commission. The American is serving a sample for we. So move it, Yamia. And your money. And never boom. Now, something to boss. That's it. Someone pay the it's only 100 Ghana. A dear attack Elijah. ABB.
Every people soldiers, you see, the new tax has silenced all of you. Now you see that when the tax comes, nobody's exempted, right? Whether you like or not, you will pay. Why would you talk again? You are quiet. When we talk, small political discourse, you'll be insulting us. I dedicate this song to all MVP soldiers. What shall I say? Kowachi no kocha tax unto the Lord. Because Kowachi foot the Kowachi no kocha tax. Dara do they? Oh, Sean. MVP soldiers, you see, the new tax has silenced all of you. Now you see that when the tax comes, nobody's exempted, right? Whether you like or not, you will pay. Why would you talk again? You are quiet. When we talk, small political discourse, you'll be insulting us. I dedicate this song to all MVP soldiers. What shall I say? Kowachi no kocha tax unto the Lord. Because Kowachi foot the Kowachi no kocha tax. Dara do they? Oh, Sean.
All right, thank you very much. Tonight, Ganaba News is cross-posting me. We are cross-posting to Ganaba News and other channels. I've not gotten this straight yet, but Ganaba News is. I've seen the thing right now that he's cross-posting me. All right, so thank you very much. God bless you. We are moving on. Yakoyeni, migusu koyeni. Pacho no kreka endi wenim. Bibiara wo ye biemo. On the ground, happy birthday again. The mean shout. Ɛsɛ mede wayɛ ne ma na ma so ɛhye saa ta ɛtan but adwuma we are called to it, and so we are going to do it. Nti no Nyankopɔn ɔnhyira wo adwuma pa a woyɛ ɛnyɛ wo a ɛnka meni hɔ ɛnyɛ wo a ɛnka meni hɔ Nyankopɔn afa wo so ɛyɛ adwuma kɛseɛ ɛde ma Ghanafoɔ ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ ya ɛsɛ nka mede bɛto screen ne so, but mede to screen ne so a ɛnyɛ yie. Some people are best hidden and doing their work as usual. Thank you very much and God bless you. All right, so let's go straight to our newspaper review, and then we're going to go on again. And guys, I'm still educating you today. Say, as I say, you know, birth certificate, birth and death, Okoha 15% increase, DVLA 15% increase, passport office 15% increase, hospital consultation 50% increase, Momo up 1.70%, ESLA is up 30% for 15 years. Ekufado Daroma is supposed to be 4 years, but Ekufado Daroma, you know, 15 years. I've been VAT up 5%, special import levy up, communication taxes up, price stabilization and recovery 40%, financial sector levy 5%, and more. Don't forget COVID 1 and 2. We have COVID 1 and 2 that they are putting on for us to pay. I make natural and I make natural. Intino idea koso asefem, and so je be ne den I
government payroll no so ya ma payroll no so ya ma school na wo kon me sro jai school fees no ko fan your man you jai yo jai school no never school fees no ko fan your man.
I go school. I say jai school no, because if I saw any so say Ekufado abemo. All right, number one, let's keep on going on. We have a lot to do, and we need to do it quick so that we can rush through this very quick. Because they say your time, you know, I quit check akra. Until I was say your bomb me who you catch up kakra. They say kakra be to 6:30, but we'll do what we can do best. And by him. Ghana lost 10 million Ghana cedi in road tolls from now to December. Ghana will lose. Okay, 10 million. Oh, say empenyifo ye kasa mo jimia. Obviously ye diagro. Ye say ye beko parliament ye ko debate. Ye debate wie na ekoso a na ye yi tolls na ye de we ato ha. Mo de kwasi asem ni nsem funti no. E na makoko yi tolls, ma cancel tolls. E mo dekeke, ma cancel tolls no. Na mo jimi. Now even though if you're running this and running that, na senka mu onyansa na kabutwa na kabuja ka onyansa. Uja say jimie na doso. Enti we are to lose 10 million Ghana cedis in road tolls from now to December. And you have cancelled, and you people say you want money. You say you want money. You need the money. Jimmy no one more Jimmy and Mugusa and Mujimi. Into no Yabaya Modeng. Yansa be any one penny for Muslim Yansa dear. Yabaya Modeng. Asa, let me not waste time on this. Jimmy the Jimmy. Road minister now. As if run. Catch up. No share Whitechapel. Catch up. No share Whitechapel. Now oh ye the two. I could share the two. Obey and adwene mu nyina green because adwene ni nyadwuma. Keta concerned drivers threaten strike over fuel hikes. You guys should know better. You don't need to talk. It is done already. Go on strike. Please go on strike. Because when you are doing things, they don't tell you. So go on strike. Pack your cars for 1 day. Tell your landlords, pack your car for 1 day. 2 days, 3 days. Let the people stay home. Those who don't have cars, let them stay home. Yes, it's about time. It's about time. Kita, strike. I must strike it. It's very important. This is news coming from MG, Modern Ghana. You people should not sit there and just be talking. You don't do that. Failing to pay regulators huge sums of money results in collapse of companies. Indium, wakote. Omankofo I do boni ete say ama wakokote. Indium, come out and come and jab this man small. Indium, we know how you were doing good. About the saying, and a Indium wakokote. Akwesi, un newspaper now the support Kufado. Once una support Kufo, and now one de Kufado abeyo. A Kufado won't do Kufado be diwanti. Un newspaper crana and po become an abetia crack a crana, the pacona the abe front page 3 million cry. Make crab to 3 million crana, but the newspaper about front page, which is a news about front page. And to one who say, and then on the IL. On the IL. Because some of you fail to speak the truth. You don't want to speak the truth, and that hurts me. And that's the reason why they have brought you to that low level. I me catch would have seen my MP before. Near this for Omon Passy. Chief Justice turns down MP's request for law school admission documents. So I'm asking Chief Justice, what are you hiding? Chief Justice, what are you hiding? Papa, I was so impeaching right away. If you are not hiding anything, Trump appointees behaved the same way. Trump appointees did the same thing. Trump appointees. This is what they did. And now they are in court. They are being indicted. You are holding back information when Parliament is, subpoenaing information. Because you know what you are doing. Also, your Chief Justice. And this is the man that came to tell Ghanaians, "Oh no, dear, you better not punch your budget because a gift." What I said, this is the man that told Ghanaians, "Say, oh no, dear, you are punching Brenner or budget." And as I call we, Muadimitino, Shakwe or the Ghana Fafaso. This is the very man that made our birth certificate useless. Papa way. And on my birth certificate, useless. Uja say, now move catch and say, America cry birth certificate fun crano, or move fend diagro, Ghana birth certificate funa mo Ghana no crano. They don't play with it. Now what Ghana what catch Ghana for say what birth certificate in church or Ghana ni because you want to disenfranchise people of voting because you want to be in power for good. So Chief Justice turns down MP's request for law school admission document. Okay, intino me pacho enye bone se bibi se bibi enimwa Mr. Why don't you give the document to the members of parliament? Members of parliament, here you go. After all, you are Chief Justice. You are for the people. You're supposed to be for the people. But I'm just asking, why? Why are you turning down to turn in the documents that is a public document? Why are you turning it in? And this is where parliament must rise. This is where parliament must rise and impeach people who stands in the way of what? The parliament. Checks and balances. That is what checks and balances are for. But then, acquire the woho because these people are full of lies. Now only bibi, who didn't trouble akwa, who didn't trouble akwa, who to be chiso ano da, they be as a couple bar. Now I say me call Legon, Mako University, my master's degree. Oh, Mako school. Oh, me say me call law. Skinny few. na one day na get yako no no to na wiri a wo so wo pani ono so ni mpanyifo oh no oni mpanyifo oh oni mpanyifo so oni mpanyifo so enti no oni mpanyifo no e no ka say oh baby so wo so wako university wo so person call law school minim chief justice I oye madamfo no ye madamfo chief justice no ye madamfo enti ose me catch you say for university fa wo certificate no fa bra na ompia wo fa wo hye judiciary ni mu na ompia wo hye law school ni mu so what you say enti ose me fa mbra so ho I onum chief justice na wo entra wo di enti oh baby me Lagos certificate no ma hwehwe sa mi hu ayira ma hwehwe sa mi hu chief so twen o chief so twen ne wa twen sa o fa de ne fa nko what the intro afa unu de be afa oba o unhwa de no okay yen ko school mu ho me de metuaka because o get you person lawyer chief justice so be boaw for certificate ibra uhu certificate no certificate agira ti say ko foado also ba call law school also practice in London and also practice for ewo London and no practice in France and no practice in Ghana it was certificate but I don't go there only any colleague only the in a classroom only be I obi anyone in the course school ekoya law school no obi any ho oyi graduate and so a lawyer wa be the attorney general wa senye mem o jase entel tro de se wutwa entro ba ko a ubetwa bebre enti no wo be careful and this is what is happening to chief justice. This is what is happening to Chief Justice. Yes, right now. This is what is happening to Chief Justice right at this very moment. Yes. So be anyone, and if you are transparent, you should be able to come out and say, yes, here are the law students. Because you are clean. You have nothing to hide. This tells me that Chief Justice, you have $5 million, watch it. I'm telling you, and I'm not afraid to tell you. You took it. You are a liar. Chief Justice, who didn't draw? Yes, who didn't draw? Because a public document. Once you are not afraid, once there's nothing in there, once you have not done anything wrong, you shouldn't hold any information back. It is public document. Someone kwasi asem way and I could for a social lawyer. Ye who school ko day. And kwasi asem say ya. A beer Chief Justice way also I hope say Parliament will impeach his ass, remove him from that place, and let Ghanaians. This is the opportunity. This is the time for you to remove him from there. Yes, make that position. Do him like you did to that stupid Attorney General. Mr. Mukasa Mobesum Ghana for Mamesum. What I say? That's what I'm talking about. Who didn't trust? Say, when you are not clean, this is how it happens. When you're not clean, this is what happens. Because you are never honest to whatever you do. Stupid robot. Youth unemployment will be the next pandemic to hit Africa if UN Peace Ambassador. If UN Peace Ambassador. All right. I sana me catch you. Se mbese me catch you na ma catch you no. No kure. Na me kan no kure so achiro pa. No kure pa na ma catch you no. O say unemployment a pandemic. Because the Kufado, his head is like Bentua. He does not know how to do anything. He does not know how to do anything. He does not know even how to look for a job, a common job for anybody. All he's doing is employing his family, employ his wives, employ his girlfriends, employ his ex-girlfriends, and employ everybody he can employ. You know why? Because he wants to situate his family well for the next 20, 50 years. They're going to be rich. Because Akufo-Addo has nothing to lose. He's going to die very soon. Yes. And unemployment will be great. Yes. Unemployment. And I make a show. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. And I'm telling you, it's about time we speak the truth to power. We speak the truth to power. 2022 budget is a crisis budget. I have got no hope in it. Adongo is a budget of crisis. It's a crisis. It's a cripplology. Akwawe, Akufo-Addo, ne budget no, a crippled budget. A budgeter oyare. Upo, sawumpo, you know, they are almost entering to HIPIC. They are also almost to IMF, and they are trying to prevent that. So they want to take your money and chop it. They won't do anything with it. They won't do anything with it. Yes, they just want to chop your money. But I'm telling you, you will go to jail. It's a crisis budget. Budget in yare. Budget in yare. Adongo fires. All right, let's go. Meniabrepa. OMC is sacrificing a lot to keep fuel price below 7 Ghana cedis. Please, don't. OMC, please, don't. Don't keep it there. All right? If you like, squeeze it. Squeeze it all you want. I'm saying it will rise. Once there are incompetent people in power, it will always rise to even 9 cities if we are not careful, because they are incompetent. Yes, they are incompetent. They don't have it. And they were sitting there calling John Dramani Mahama visionless, purposeless, radarless, bululess, kwashialess, tenniless, and everything. They called him. Meanwhile, the guy performed within 3 years. He performed massively, gargantually better, far better than you people. So what are you telling us? You can try your best. You see, Akufo-Addo is in power. The gas will stay there. It is God punishing him. And nobody can stand in the way of God. Nobody can stand in the way of God. I'm telling you. Rita Wood, thank you. Thank you. How are you doing too? All right, let's go. Glasgow gives Akufo-Addo ultimatum to sack Western North Minister. Hey! Glosag! Hey! Asama Akufo-Addo. Now Western North Minister, no obe sake the same. Obey the same. Akufo-Addo no sack obi. Does Akufo-Addo ever sack anybody? Does Akufo-Addo ever sack anybody? And guys, does Akufo-Addo ever sack anybody? Hey, Glocksack! Hey, Bob Akufo-Addo ultimatum. Akufo-Addo the moon. You know. Akufo-Addo the man ultimatum. Obey you with this is here. Tollbooth not market centers. Majority leader to angry hawkers. I Bronino, where you Bronio, Henity. The nim search dia akamia obiti. We the nim search dia akamia obiti. I sad that here they forget who they are. Because you today we are fighting, the people are getting impoverished. Obako Bobesia no money to here. Fine, I don't stand on their side because yes, you are right. But the point of it is that at this moment, they don't have a place to go. And this is what you're going to say? It's not a market center? If it's not a market center, why did you not do something about it so many years ago and find a place for them to go? Why are you saying this when they are angry and sad? Why? Why? I'm asking. The people over there are worried. I can understand the fact that you can be frustrated. They are also frustrated. And the people will say, "Young country will say, I Jimmy, what name in Yansa? What name in Yansa? What name is a Bible can say? You're coming no. And you know not there you know no. And it's a comedy work or Bible and Casa. Or see baby abujina no enye market centers moko to abama no ena mujina na mo say ekufa de gu enimu ase ekufa de gu enimu ase ye nto aba men to aba no Jack wan to aba na me emfa me ho abato enye wunni ni wo se dia yes abato enye wunni ene wo se na ede dia abato no eye nyina ye dia na say obi jimi na say koto abetia na wo se won koto because ufu so ye MPP ni wagu wa ha unti no na je say eduwo na be ma to the series a obeto me say obi no be ma miskasa me koto ba mfama no nobody because we common sense na wo de come edi unti no wo betina say ma papa we be bro 2050 Ghana series or about 20 Ghana series wo ba koto ba na ma no na boy o ka kire wo say baby a wo gina na eye market center kono ko pe baby na koto wa de wo a wo say on to aba ento abe. Do you think MPP or NDC will bring me 1,000 Ghana for me to vote for them? No. I'll vote for who I want to vote for. Yes, I love NDC to death. Yes. But they can't come and tell me, mu what down hono, mu fomu hono, mu ena ya omo ba, nobody money, any Maggie Cube, nobody sardine, nobody dokuno, nobody chinam, nobody tensi di account, sefakoto oye, angwani mu na benua na wo hwɛ me ameti he ya mani abie se ya me mani anwan sei itufu se o metu abram sika ayemwa na mudi sansamfu no. You people took money and voted for these non-entities and now they are doing it to you and now and I mean to aba nkaka se metu abetia mo o se be na mean to aba they say wo de ani ono kra we di chi ho obesa koto ye ba na 50 series obesa koto ai e di won to aba na koda me fa me ho me fa me passport and also me fly Canada, Germany, wherever the fuck I want to go. Yes, I can go. Yes. But bia me ko bia me fa me language ye ko ye nyina we go now wo betina Ghana wo betina Ghana na me passport kwa ka passport ho a visa straight me passport ka passport ho a visa straight. Now what Ghana can no creature wa wo se wonte you can't no creature wa wo se wonte tena hwe me to aba chemesa say oluwa chemesa e ka oluwa ake ye no dumo J market center ni kono ko market na ko emfa no ho ye the business emfa no ho enti de wo ye bia trase na ye me de he maka kire mo na ba mu isu ma adwene na me onyansa ho I don't play. Leadership of Parliament to meet IGP over Sosu's case. Haruna Idrisu, it's about time. Jimeno Mujimisa IGP na. Why no celebrity in tia? Be any one on what for say or Beso Yamagana, no probiani what Beso Dino. I Yaman ultimatum. Ombe investigating Ombe investigating election fraud na course. He should come and investigate. And he was empowered then. I Ombe investigating. Ni answer say, oh yeah, IG papa. I mean, ufu say Queen Jackson. Ufu say we be talk about 20 city. Usha ba we ya. Oba koko we ya. Usha we be talk about 10 city say vote. Eyamwa. Can we tell us here? E bi be breso ye be bre pa so e bi be bre chi bi. Ai. Let me tell you, we are sitting here, we are fighting for you people. Eh? Marie, oti London, oh. Kohwe bra obo ho. Obeko hospital. Nurses no no more croc no. Oh, come to hospital. We're gonna give you injection, okay? And we're gonna give you medication, okay? And we're gonna give you food, okay? Now only by the crowd baby. And the crowd hospital now say comedy wa. They'll ask you, Miss Marie, what do you want to eat? Now Miss Marie will ask, oh, what do you have? And then they'll say, oh, we have chicken in bones and boneless chicken. We have chicken molasses. We have ekufado shuabing. Ekufado shuabing. And we are roasty, balls are roasty. You say, oh, berry and one. Eti anu nudruwa. Near bisa, do you want ekufado shuabing? Na ye bisa umpa, no problem. Upe bow shit. Do you want to eat bow shit? I said, no, I don't want bow shit. All right, so do you want what sauce do you want with ekufado balls? I said, okay, I want a honey barbecue, sweet honey barbecue, and I want another side. And can you give me toasted bread? And can you give me 2 sausages? Oh, Miss Marie, sausages have too much salt. You can eat a lot of salt, please. You have to cut down on the salt and the sugar. Okay, so what is my option? All right, we can give you this if you want. That can cut down on your salt and your sugar. All right, no problem. And I want orange juice. Can you give me orange juice? I say yes. Oh, why not? Which orange juice you want? Do you want, ones with, this thing in it, or do you want? Okay, all right. And do you want chilled water or this is Ness? Oh, this is Ness. Oh, Tegana, ho. Oh, I cross with the crowd. Oh, next guy. Pia to hey, Pia Kodam of Classy. Hey, what do you mean, answer? Hey, I don't motor bones. I went there in a bayana. But me, won't you sing? He not through in a bad when you look at that. Me, must have meant to be a shower when crab bong. Neso, mammy jabble. Sorry, I'm in Jimmy Ho, Madame table, not necessarily phone. So TikTok. No, nipe wuna necessity TikTok so. Ain. Na broche ha, shebe crow. Hey, panya no kwebe wo wa ye be bodwuma ma wo. Hey, panya no. Upa kacha obo say ansa na obeji panya no. Upa nurse mako 7. Ombeto happy birthday ma. They'll bring the nurses mako 7 and they'll come and say happy birthday to you when the needle is going to your buttocks. America, I'm telling you. And to that now, na din some fun. Ya ka some chiramentie. Now they ka say uko 12 I want 12. O da me fa wo ben. Una cost me the bar coding. Check me insurance because hospital at home. Anytime let me say anytime I make dentist bia no, ya crop me near scanning me sing ya near x-ray me sing near baba me num now show baby a. Ni na nim the jar in the body now share the tell ni hu hwam ni spray papa bi no the inside share wanu mu I don't be what no atati hwan kro wo tegana wo sin ya no kotu se ya the plier na boat no ni da share wanu ni ya twe wo se ni ya twe wo se o ba de wodi nyina hunu sei eya o de tena ho tena ho na din sanfon ya koya nim so the tena ho na din sanfon ya de koya nim I'm telling you, so if you don't know, we are fighting for you. We are fighting for you. So be ungrateful. Na ka tell me say won to aba na me fa ho ben. Ko be say Kevin Taylor say, of course Peter dey na next my friend oh. I say, Mr. Kevin, how are you? Your daughter has a doctor's appointment today. Are you going to be able to make it? Oh, yes. All right. So you're supposed to be here at 15 minutes before time or 30 minutes before time, okay? And when you come, we're going to call you, sign in, and we're going to call you, okay? How is the baby doing? Is she doing okay? Oh, okay. How's everybody doing? No, bunk, almost the girlfriend. Or that I don't know about hospital. Now, who are you? As I did hospital. Tena ho me kind of crash now and to that tena ho my main case be sure yeah well hospital kese wo krom ha they don't work on weekends but if I tell you ready made and all those people they are there they will take you in hospital now one small hospitals who are going to be looking at people for the little things na ya refer na do ko kese ni mu na do te Ghana ukwade ma code ni ama passport health insurance yo say me na me hospital na me dura yeah they don't call me baby me pet the closest place to me Walmart or CVS or Walgreens na ma ship don't call ho ni afra me your medication is ready all right I come and pick it out obe connect you need $100 na insurance a chem miensa na ofa mienu na me ma fa baako o te Ghana o ye ka saba na wudi ago na me fa mo ben if I'm going to Kevin Taylor or Becca Chosin and nurses no or croc nipa wo krom ha now here nurses na nurse no croc na as oni kunu as oni yere oti ho obi nanim de din to say ayi chimpanzee obegyina so no or san yo basa kamo mami nko hospital bi no obi din semfo nkyere me kamo ambeti mo mfi e wo ho me kamo beti mo mfi ama kai mre bi a me aunt call hospital hospital bi wo friend say eyi ho ye call ya emmerwa na mo tentra ho no amotete ho no mami na mo mpiakọ mami abrewa wedi almost 100 years behwa akoda bia otia abrewa na juma mbidi di no hey you know machine gun preacher yeah juma mbidi di no okay, friend the boss by me dini juma ngam kete listen to me look at you you're shouting that me my 2018 my drop it down Ghana na wo hwe me hu hwam ni me chain papa bi na me short bi ma pem a na me na hu nwi me na hu nwi na ma basa pa na me kokko pagya sei na wo bedidi me antatem abrewa wo bedidi my brother juma be di no hey ofa me hye him say no one will say yes what it so police hunt for 2 escapees recaptured 3rd fugitive whatever we in news police for munya hu we nya me we kra bi hu de krono jama musa na muja mu ko di bone masa ko chi muja mu so mu ko di bone am robbery no wasa back na he dey fam ho ben we come from tunchen from tunchen times cry me de all right yanko so hunger joblessness rock wager bawe over spillage of wager dam momotiwo maso de dindin munim sina wager tie de bia so na makoho na makoko sidan wo ho makosidan wo ho na mosim na ye bie so gumuso ni ye bie so gumuso up to now they don't have a way and means to handle this issue without people over there having problems. I told you these our leaders don't have any common sense. They don't have common sense. In Tedu Maabina in Tedu, I see you, God bless you. Comfort Tapani na mi onshira no mpejao YouTube follow. He said, "Me move munyina ko YouTube. Munyina mbeko YouTube because he said be host program on YouTube because Facebook right now you're rough. But ebeko enim. Yakoso. Yakoso. Eti akoma bahwa. Eti ya modai. But what munim say? Ebie so no a enye go fa do apenso. Esisi wo go fa be bra apenso. Na ye den na usu ko si dan wo. Eye den na ko si dan wo. Enyansafo ne se omo dan wo pepo no so na wo de obesi wo de wo fom be de nsuo fawo kombede wo to be tuka wo to be market so na tahui nyansa enye ba ko for de o Ghana for penny for de mo agimi o police hospital costs 45,000 437 Ghana cedis lost to the state. IGP, go and hand yourself in. Put the handcuff on your hand. You are in charge of police. Me, I don't care. Masa, Monchero. Monchi IGP nibi. Wa causing financial loss to the state. Monchini fadonko parliament. Nonko yini huano. Mismanagement. Causing financial loss to the state against IGP. Monchero. Aye, Monchero. Wait. Asaban say then. Asaban say Obuojang Festival in Limbo. Ko pem ponchi bia wi amo mayen wi ho na mo de Asaban Festival ni mamu be ha adwen. Unim, this is the foolish man of the year. And this man, he's a foolish man of the year. 1.75% Momo levy is cheaper than in and out lorry fare to personally deliver money. Kobi Ochredako Mensa, Western Regional Minister. Wait, Jimmy. Men kana sem kra. Oya mono omo to say, you know. Men kana sem any time cry for my Jimmy for we. I don't have time for these ones. I omu to me nya yasasembia and can't check Ghana for. They can't. They don't have. TB Joshua's widow and the battle for his Nigerian church. Africa mama. Now waiting they do. Africa mama oh. She and that hono. Or say TB Joshua's widow and the battle for his Nigerian church. Why should there be a battle? I don't know why. Won't to me spew square up in court today. Kojoti, the man they call the cockroach. Spew! Munches are kwasi ampenyi say, ye penyesa fuaka asemwate. Storm over missing weapon linked to dead officer. Storm over missing weapon linked to dead officer. So one of the two man. They have been giving our weapons to the armed robbers to robbers. Police for and one they rob yen. And what else? Stop press. Hajia Fati security detail arrested over excavator deal. Hajia Fati security detail arrested. Now Hajia Fati no security detail. Ena every day. Ena ekufado de. Nyame bi oya na me de keke. Ekufado. Hey, Hajia Fati we na nim to say a crocodile we. Ono so was security detail. Asem na say. Anya me so me bag na me so mam security detail ni bi why? Me mpa national security. Me mpa BNI. Why? Me mpa BNI. Me pacho me pe bodyguards o mani yedin. O mo Jimmy. O mo nim nyansa. They can kill any moment. Enti me bagane bodyguards are me peno. You want Jimmy pa no. Abo papo. Onu say me pedasam he can be a good bodyguard to me. And hopeless adoye. Onu so can be a very good bodyguard to me. And this guy, what is his name? Kambu Krachi. Wound to me. Yes. Wound to me too can be a good bodyguard to me. And so mama bodyguards are me pacho nipa me ensa we na me pay as bodyguards. Mon fast anchor for me ensa we emma me as bodyguards. These are the people I want for bodyguards. Because Ajia Fati onye hwe magana onye hu onye hwe and Quasasemba, no abetrase, no ababa the num, no akan Quasiasem, now I sorry, no I call Yakomanisika, no security. Timmy, I'm working for Ghana, Mother Ghana. You should give me security. And these are the persons I want for security. Hope Sinadoye, Abo Papo, and a friend saying, Chamaun to me. These 3 people, I want them to be my bodyguards. Because they are foolish. They don't care what they say. They don't care what they do. They can kill anybody at any time. So they can kill anybody that comes close to me. Sami and Sawi. All right. So Kosu. Momenko. Two in court over MP's immunity. Court. Court. Na yehwe de ekoso. Munche mutumi. We are the judiciary. Also not making law. Hey, it will be a good court case, pal, because these ones they make the law, and these men also interpret the law. So the one that interprets the law and the one that makes the law, who understands the law better? The one that makes the law and gives the law to the one that will interpret it, and the one that interprets it, who knows the law? Who understands the law? I leave that to you. Hey, Radi, yes, we. Aje, it will be a good battle, pa. Hey, Bufa Jeeping can we. Protect state resources. Baumia charges head of state agencies. Shekai. CEO tackles government over excessive taxes in 2020 budget. Also rejects announcement of AGT Manche. All right. So, why? I don't know. Yeah, but Jabi kakra, but Jabi omopa. GFA asks FIFA to dismiss SFA's petition. Hey. Hey. FIFA says it's dazed by GFA's unfortunate and distasteful accusation. Kufu ado odi baby abeso bia na wa say no eno ano no bibi abeso bia na wa say no bia abeso bia na wa say no sa na tie Kufu ado enimgu ase do baba Ghana de munya hu hwe eno ano no na girl we so say den girl we you are not poor if you can momo 100 cedis a day Osla. Don't fight speaker over road tolls. Hey, Momo Yadio. Mentiasio. Hey, I don't get it. Guys, show. T. Yes, say. Open the tolls. Ghana is losing money. You have to take the budget to Parliament for it to be debated and allowed, promulgated before you close the tolls if that's what you want. Why are you fighting a speaker over that? Why are you fighting speaker over that? Why? Or see, put the tolls until we finish. You are losing money. Don't pray this one to you fight. Oh my God! I'm saying these people, this Ashanti people in Parliament. They don't respect the IG. They don't respect the EU. They don't respect him. Omumburo. It's about time that the Speaker of Parliament stands on his toes and show them he has power. Yes, it's about time he shows them power because they don't respect him because it's NDC. Even Michael Quay, that was biased. Even they respected him because he was MPP. And see, Alban, I beg you, I know you very well. You're my daddy's friend. Please stand up very, very well. Stand up. Stand up very well. And put these people right. Otherwise, they will dent you before you realize. Who is Dompre? Who cannot even manage his own constituency? Dompre can't even manage his own constituency and is going to challenge the Speaker of Parliament. Minority against e-levy. You have to cut that out. Throw that out. Don't even reduce it. Throw it out. It's excessive tax. Aye. All right, so e-levy of 175 is too high, analyst. We don't care whether it's too high or not. We don't want it, period. We don't want it. Throw that bullshit out. It doesn't make sense. All the monies you have chopped. I don't know the reason why, Parliament is not bringing these people to Parliament to come and show us what they've used the money for. I don't know why. Don't know what they're waiting for. Champagne contradicts Wontumi over party office rent payment. I haven't been well, but strong enough to work. Finance Minister Ofori Atta confesses. So, what is your point? What is the operator's point? You have not been well, strong enough to work. So, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that because you are ill is the reason why you are bringing all these taxes or what? And as I was saying, the economy is sick. Is it because you are sick? 2024, we go show MPP red card. Ghanaians won. Oh, check. I feel I'm show MPP red card. I feel I'm show MPP red card. We're talking about German num keke. German num keke and some. Be show me record. Come and show me record. Aye. Weeds take over Ashanti NPP regional office in Kumasi. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Good roads by the public seems to have become quite popular these days, and many people are willing to demonstrate to get the attention of the authorities. Amongst the numerous demonstrations was the one over the Ayimensan to Amrahia Road, in which the Madina Member of Parliament, Francis Xavier Susu, participated. Mr. Susu was subsequently charged by the Ghana Police Service for unlawfully blocking portions of the public road as well as the destruction of public property. But the Roads Minister, Kwesi Amoakwata, says demonstrations cannot influence government's plans to fix bad roads. He added that demonstrations must be done in accordance to the laws of the country.
We are sure to complete 6,000 kilometers of road between now and 2024. But we have programmed 11,000. The remaining 5,000 will be at various levels of completion. We have programmed to build at least up to 20 kilometers of 20 number interchanges, by 2024. Okay, and bridges, we have programmed to build 120 bridges, between now and 2024. This road activity, has it ever happened in this country? Has anybody ever seen it before? And is it reasonable for anybody to say that all roads everywhere should be built simultaneously? So this demonstration should stop. And
at times you get people who are supposed to know better. People who are well educated, people who should advise, their colleagues, even joining demonstrations. Demonstrations don't build roads.
Good roads by the public seems to have become quite popular these days, and many people are willing to demonstrate to get the attention of the authorities. Amongst the numerous demonstrations was the one over the Ayimensi
demonstration don't build roads now.
The Member of Parliament, Xavier Susu, participated. Mr. Susu was subsequently charged by the Ghana Police Service for unlawfully blocking portions of the public road as well as the destruction of public property. But the Rose Minister.
Rose, oh, nyasa sam na opeso kano emma. Nyasa sam na opeso kano emma. But edu nkwasia ke kano. Otubi kano fe. The people that know better, who supposed to be joining demonstrations. Demonstration don't build roads. Now, unna nebedi road. Unna nebedi road. Join funo. Maybe I go for a kwan ayegu way. Go for kwan ayegu way. She the kwan aye. The demonstration on kwasa sam kika obunim ka. En kwasa kika. Jack, MPP. En kwasa kika. They are good at it. And we plan to build Inter 20 number 4 into say as a more kind of lying onim dia oka. Bible and kwasiake kanadie. Demonstration don't build us. Has it build your mother? Maybe yes. Or maybe no. We spoke about this. Road. Up to now. Road very bad. Very, very bad road. As we're talking about. That to the extent that a pillar has to help people cross. And you're saying that what? Demonstration don't build roads. People are going through this hazard. You say demonstration don't build roads. Jimmy, what the land cruiser? What the madrin and yejuma? Madrin and musu and yejuma. Guys, what do you guys think about this picture? You see, the truth is what you see over there. I said that is the difference between the NDC and the MPP. You need to be smart to understand. Ushe in Rihanna, I shrey was shrey. It was true. But Adena Abona Ebama Yarino. Now, Junior say, Adena boy, I shrink a kama, a bocasia power, a chalky or home. Nashaway, Jena bocasia was your pa. I NDC for you. Yes. Yes. All right. Here comes the end of the newspaper review. All right. So let me talk about this again, as I spoke about it yesterday. And it's funny. Gabi Ochidako, the mastermind. Meeting Bia, President Baby Ojina Hobi. 2013. Gabi Ochidako for a nation to tax itself into prosperity. It's like a man standing in the bucket and trying to lift himself up by the handle. 2013 against NDC. 2014. This is proof that higher taxes don't lead to more revenue, but only hurt businesses, consumer, and kills jobs. 2014, Gabi Ochidako. 2021, as they have seen themselves lack. Ghana's development paradox. You say you want the country fixed, yet you are against raising revenue to get it fixed. Motives matter. You say, Tirokano, you say you want country fixed. You what I say? You say, "Wona wo see, o be say fix the country no. enti na monje tax munya ma say person for country no ho achira ko munya ma say person for country no ho dem betwia wo ka ate onnompe obe yare sense na yare no odompe ai to maka chere mo NDC for mo so mo power insenfu say mo make can be enche Ghana for. I don't care whether I tell you to MPP or NDC for, I don't care. The point here is that if you say these things and we see it, we will jab you with it. We will jab you with it. And we don't care. Yes, we will jab you with it. And you know, when I'm on Namuba Bemwa, moon disrespecting Ghanaian people that pay taxes for you people to be taken care of. Your wives, your children, your dogs, your cars, everything, your shirt, everything to be paid. Then we sit there, we get hungry. I won't come what you say. I get here. Get here, pa.
Hey!
What I'm doing. I'm here, but I'm there. This is going to be 47. And I'm telling you today, so 47, no, somebody me and you 47, no, and I will resign as a chairman. I'm telling you as a chairman. Yes. I'm telling you. Ati Omuniama, I hear a friend say President Mahama Niabaku or the crowd here. Sabi you and fire the answer. What I'm doing. I'm here, but I'm there. This is going to be 47. And I'm telling you today, so 47, no, somebody me and you 47, no, and I will resign as a chairman. I'm telling you as a chairman. Yes. I'm telling you. Ati Omuniama, I hear a friend say President Mahama Niabaku or the crowd here. Sabi you and fire the answer.
Say when these people say things, they don't mean it all. But your man likes the cost of what? Now 387 there, and you're fine. And you're fine. My likes the cost of you're fair. Why? Share. Or see, if I don't take all the 47, I will resign. Meboa, why resigning? Or some another 4 years ago. Why resigning? Omo kasa enumja. And then 47. I don't know watching or see watching. I could see saying. I could see saying. And I maybe say, I could see saying. We hear when your penwa resign. Or see on resign. Or something 4 years ago. At your time as a chairman, your gym could not be brief you with him. And I also bear resigning. I was like, hey. Unjie.
And pronouncement in the MPP. They told all their communicators, anytime you mention Mahama or anything, say incompetent. I say here about me and go say incompetent Mahama and say incompetent. You've never held any responsibility anywhere near presidency before. You don't know what it is like to be president. So boys, I will take that word from before or from Rawlings because they've been there before. All of you guys have never ever come near the presidency. You know what it is to be a president? And you stand and say, incompetent Mahama administration. Incompetent Mahama. incompetent. All of them in the offices they occupy, they should show us what competence they display. Anyway, my competence is not for them to judge. It is for the people of Ghana to judge. And pronouncements in the MPP. They told all their communicators, anytime you mention Mahama or NDC, say incompetent. I say here Baumia and go say incompetent Mahama and say incompetent. You've never held any responsibility anywhere near presidency before. You don't know what it is like to be president. So boy, I will take that word from Kufuor or from Rawlings because they've been there before. All of you guys have never ever come near the presidency. You know what it is to be a president? And you stand and say, incompetent Mahama administration. Incompetent. So what do you know about competence? All of them in the offices they occupy, they should show us what competence they display. Anyway, my competence is not for them to judge. It is for the people of Ghana to judge. And pronouncements in the MPP.
You know, guys, I can basically watch this a whole day. This was a prophecy. The useless Ekufuado and Mabaromia. You see how they are you see, I can't even use the word incompetent for them. This one is there for you to see. Now look at how much you have spent. 300 and what? 55 billion, 5 years. Now you want to tax Momo. Everything is gone up. Birth certificate is gone up. DVLA is gone up. Passport is gone up. Hospital consultancy fee is gone up. ESLA gone up 30% for 15 years. VAT up 5%. Special levy tax is gone up 2%. Communication tax is gone up. Price stabilization and recovery 40%. Financial sector levy is gone up. More and more and more is going up. And you still don't have anything to show for it. So you see, so what you chena you be to damia. Jack, I am telling you, because you better chia uhuhe. I don't know for the government here. Krono ayemuma. Amwadi ayemuma. And some fu ayemuma. Almost see the moon tie Ghana for. In fact, they have robbed us to the extent that they want to rob us by more pressure. And then you call these people. There's no word. If they say Mahama is incompetent, okay, we accept. But when we put Mahama's performance there, this is how it looks like. This is exactly how it looks like. Mahama and Ekufuado. This is how their performance is. Don Dramani Mahama used 57 billion for 3.5 years, 4 years. Let me put it 4 years. Well, Mahama was in power for how long? 3.5 years. 3 years, 4 months. Because he was in court for 8 months. So the 3 years and 4 months, he was able to produce. He was able to do things. He was able to do what he had to do. And that's how come all this is what it is. Otase. Inti sa ene wiase etie. Wiase sa na tie. Ai, sa na wiase etie. Inti sa mo mayen kwa edi mo a ye de ye hwe mo. Bon kwa hyesem no mu jimi sem no. Eno a na ujafo ene hwade.
Also video. Repeat. Kind of far more trust it. And why a friend Homestar Bread. Maybe a movie, especially in New Jersey. The Uncle Top Homestar Bread. Homestar Bread. And yeah, I'm from way original.
Homestar Bread, number 1.
Papa. Homestar.
Now, Oma, if you have the direction, so yeah.
Homestar, Papa.
Okay. Wonderful.
Homestar.
Also video.
Repeat.
Kind of far more trust it. And why a friend Homestar Bread. Maybe a movie, especially in New Jersey. The Uncle Top Homestar Bread.
Homestar Bread.
And yeah, I'm from way original.
Homestar Bread, number 1.
Papa. Homestar.
Now, Oma, if you have the direction,
Homestar, Papa.
Okay.
Homestar Bread. Maybe a movie, especially in New Jersey.
Share. Better for share. Better for. Share. Papa, share.
Homestar, Papa.
Okay. Wonderful.
Also video.
repeat.
Ghana far more trusted.
Yeah, when I ever
Friend Homestar Bread.
yeah, for the Homestar Bread.
Baby, I'm movie, especially New Jersey.
Baby, I'm moving, especially in New Jersey. Obianco to Homestar Bread. And you have a funny body on it.
Homestar Bread, number 1.
Homestar Bread. Share pan better share.
Homestar.
Share. Homestar. Papa. A whole MP. Share. Repeat it. T. Well, repeat it. Oh, also could I say?
Far more trusted.
Share. Mami ka se bichiro. Yeah, fire answer. But let me tell you, this guy, ni behavior. And no na ma papa way. Why are you useless? I know. No be a member of parliament. And then we are pan no advert. Hey, Kenyapon, who is doing this to you? Hey, Kennedy. Awo minister ne ba. Hey, share. Utie audio now. Let me repeat it to you. Repeat it. How many times have you repeated? What's I get I say? Or catch a apostle. Oh, hold on. Tie. Shadia. Show. Munche bagan or say repeat it to the tie. Share. What's I say? Repeat.
Ghana far more trusted. Friend Homestar Bread. Maybe a movie, especially in New Jersey. The Uncle Top Homestar Bread.
Homestar Bread.
And yeah, I'm from way original.
Homestar Bread, number 1.
Papa, home star.
Now, Oma, if you know the direction,
Home star, Papa.
okay. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Also video
Video.
repeat. Kind of formal trust it. And we a day. A friend homestar bread. Maybe I'm will be especially New Jersey. The uncle took homestar bread.
Homestar bread.
And yeah, I'm from we original.
Homestar bread. Number one.
Papa, homestar.
Now, Oma, if you know the direction,
Homestar, Papa.
You see, me pacho, me be phone lines, no. Me be phone lines. Me ngasa biom. Papa ya ma bere aho. I'm so sad, man. I'm so sad. You may not understand me, but I'm very, very sad right now. I say, penyimu etisa, useti who standard low, seti a car, sem shewano. Ya can't shed no, ya can't shed no, ya can't some nashed no. And all can. Oh, to say, he is not of himself. The guy is not well. Why won't these people help him out? Why won't they leave him alone? Hello? Hello? Yeah? Hello?
Safuro somewhere.
Me hoye pa.
Yo Safuro mami chana membo abaso.
That's it. But you
Ene juma sumni juma dia ubo. Nyame enka mo ho na ma check Kevin Gprtu Taylor. Na ma chia bacham for incoming deputy Ashanti regional secretary Aoba. Na ma chia ya mean so. Safuro. Me hwe Canada Japan se sia uyi no na me wura ho.
Oh.
Be ma ya mre.
And yes, he shouldn't be doing that. I understand. But why is he not using common sense? Uyari, stay out of the camera. Stay out of the fucking camera. Get out of the camera. Rest yourself. You are making yourself so vulnerable. The guy is not himself. Panu no grano Messi. So ordinary. Second Japan didn't want plan to from that his senses are shortened.
David. Who's a part of the cry to talk from? Ayahurehu, Safuro, Mamin comment Samson. Safuro said, Usha, Sa Frosta Fui, Omabi do my way, Sua. And there, Omo Frodo on my Ghana. Omo Robo my Ghana. Sanko Fui, Eti Ghana, so Ghana Fu who Omuano. Ade peche be sori bia no ne atopatrom. Eya reho eya sehwem. Ntina nado nti Ghana fo hu nya ombobo. Na nabie nti Ghana fo hu nya ombobo. Enne me ti se Gado Chidako en finance minister omo kase omo de kwan bi ombefa so akonfese eye minority for no ombefa so na omatimi agisa tax na amudaba be gu Ghana fo komu no na omatimi agiatum so ukoma majo online eguho na Safuro se omosusu tina ho na asem wo ya eye finance minister ni Garbage Ojita kumu kan na omo so mu kogituma yeso ye no omo de papa since Ghana form humility. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eka say, omo mobile money de nya dia omo de tax back to mobile money so da. Since here for nyina mobile money na omo de ye de omo use e de show omo ho. Na e ba ne say no ye U10 a oba ya sa mobile money na omo de sa tax akese with that so. Uzenda Mahmoud Bawumia na nyu nyama atofom. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na nyu nyam atofom kwande
masa
ubia embulu.
ento from
Mame ka se mi kira. Wouldn't say now chief man Moli Bia Oyeye awo Nina. Awo invite John Domani Mama ni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. John Domani Mama o sene say when a Christian young one man no omambe Muslim no. Onu otimi kotu Qur'ani aya. Etimi kotu hadith. Say embra konshani muti wona omuti wo ana mo kenkan esu ade na kafiri ni bi efiri ba bi baya obegye so agu moso ho obegye so na konshani saba for so gina say omo kwa akotaki nipa no na konshani ka say omo tena se nipa no gye so wie ye no na konshani ka say momfa nsuo na momfa nkogu gye so no so ntema sa nipa no okwa na sane ba say ndeda wa tuba ba be Muslim Allah sa aya na John Dramani Mama kotu ya ana Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia esrem o Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o aya ba ku kwa ni obetima kotu untimi kashi unmi de obeka this bia ne pitonum na account na obi a so ya Muslim obi a nya Muslim atima kotu aya adentina wo untimi kotu ana ma mofo bom tutu ordinary wo ekoye no nti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia John Dramani Mama de okasa wo siri na guna ni mati a una woni be guase woni be guase sa me da se Saforo
me that's it. Hello
Saforo.
yes sir pomo
How to file a new
filer 2 minutes
Saforo. Oh, Saforo Mate. Saforo, my gun and Koyo, Sister Mudim Pabo Kaya who, and yes, Ababia, or Manuel Drew, dear Minia Saforo. Never Koyo Kura, Jinsimu, by my member of Basho, Coupon Show, Yokasia. And two Unqua and the Bia was certain body of Pane, my gun and Conan and Pabo Yanka, where you Banua, do my phone now, Uncle Kami Papa Kevin Taylor, and in Abusia, Freddy and do my phone in Uncle Ponchano. Kevin Taylor, Uncle Kanu, Kevin Taylor, knew I knew ya Juma just your Kupo and Conan. I'm chairman incoming national organizer. Yusuf Yamin, Namicha Ashanti region deputy secretary Oba, Ayabaton for Namicha MP Aladi Siru Haruna. Namicha Yunas Usuta, my style Biabi. Now, when you a fool, Ghana, your team no man was say, a man friend Kanu Abutu, but there, me, I mean, who Canada, Japan, Namiraho. Hey, sase na we are sitting. Na me wura hokura Saforo. Hey, Ba asema ese kan nu na ese yekoso. Ke Ghana asai omanu ajinsemu. Yeti Ghana ha. Ena bamunya nu bamunya ka chese wa ya adwuma Bank of Ghana. Nti Ghana for ye tu abama akufado na MPP nya kwan na omo power. Ada efe no busia yenji omunji bida. Ada efe no tax yenhunu bida. Ebi mobile money kura no anya de ombe taxi eda Saforo na Ghana for two aba ediman na don kwa akufado MPP betina Ghana kunja inde MPP aburu busia less than 300 billion apata ba akukura muntimi nche ya nkomu ka se ombebo busia dia minu ankoma ton Ghana minu inde fe tax awudu amuji wo Ghana ha se se yetua bole tax yetua corona tax yetua energy sector levy tax yetua national health insurance levy tax yetua health levy tax tax we nyina MPP for egie buseno achi omuntimi nche ya leba kwa apata ba kwa Saforo omaye no Ghana ha President Mahama eji loan less than 50 billion minia ubewunu project na adwuma waye minia obo mibuno hafa mi free mu a manya 14 nursing training 40 e-block manya Doma Central Market anya brekum nsuo anya Soko District Hospital anya Wanchi Jubilee Park Wanchi Court Wanchi Islamic Training College anya 5 polyclinics anya Tachima South the police division anya Tachima South Minua Children Hospital, Anya Tachima South, Tachima North Administration, Anya Tachima North ICT Center, Anya Kintampo Bui Dam Center, Anya Kintampo Traffic Light, Anya Abase E-Block, Anya Nilongro E-Block, Anya Nkransa E-Block, Minua Yambisa MPP. Omuba yo munche budget omukinka no munche ya leba kwa amaye nda budget kwa omukinka bunu region yanti yedi wom bunu east minti omudi wom ahafu minti omudi di wom budget amaye no eye se wo broni budget aye killer budget aye wudie budget aye hunchire budget aye tutu bottom budget she ni budget mu for so bia ni budget we mu aye budget ade e be ko wo yelem ade be ko ade e be ko awuo mu sise ade mpaibo edi ma Ghana enyina ye ho enum so atwa wope by the grace of the Almighty Allah Saforo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebe we ni 2024 na say we ni 2024 ebusia MPP aban agi sika covid buy afọ mu nsam no sisi ombe account e kire Ghana fo ba bia sika no de omudi ye bia sisi ombe kire Ghana fo na so omudi sika ebe bre mi na mi kan to omu twaye ye ba power Mahama beba inshallah 2024 do or die no mu kwasuru bofo mu yankupon krasi babia MPP di Ghana ko no amu be do or die no agi Ghana afri omu nsam de ama John Dramani Mahama won problem no be to so enya njuma pa nde education agu Ghana nde businesses awo manu agu nde importers and exporters omu bre nde timen 40 fie esu hia minua nde market ye to ayentohwe nde akuyafo ble fertilizer awu yenhunu ba bia fertilizer afa nde you decide yentiminto nde minu kase condemn nyina ni bo ayedin yentiminto ebede na akuyafo ye ho ato ya kwantimpo so nyina nye mama tisun na ye kokoros na ye ya kwantimpo nyina ye akwan MPP ba ye nyina o masen planting for food and job nde wo he awu murus shinim nti wallahi babia MPP di Ghana ekono enye kura me nua me de ubesi mama ba Ghana be yi wallahi manu asai agency mu bye midas
mensu hello
Safaro, good evening.
Good evening, everybody saying
Yamina Domboko days. Yadamwana Sinyami Shrawan. I would do fella. Nanadu saw Magana Fonda. I would do fella so much Nanadun die. Yep, Nanadu, young one that die.
On that.
She. Young one that die. Yami Shawn on you, Kevin Taylor, quick skirt, oh, yellow, bia, one now contributing. Now, one would say, Yami sure winning.
That's it.
Safora. I make Canada, Japan, or you'll be from a demo who the menu and general that. But what's a Gprtu we bubu babede? A Gprtu bubu babede. A Gprtu into a brother way, Diana no Lubuntame, na semi bien home. Nanka son or you'll be your fit. I'm with that one person away exposed Canada, Japan. Because every day when you need to know why then you pay Gina. The Abenta woman uncle Tingina. One was prepared any my day, ya. Excuse me, to say, Becca Funa, why didn't he? Now we're exposing or Yamana. One person awoke in your massy, or Frida were Penasa, Mancasama, or Bobo and Managana. A hair and every year reference about Echo Hospital Waha, no, Ghana. Na mama me ayala the hospital in time if you contact pano confirm them ye tomorrow. Na esha ada nurse for what the patients were hospital in Saforo. Na me de mama me de menjana wo. It's benum po the bomb hospital pe wan. Oya rewo. Doc mama Kevin or the one camera hospital na wa hwe de bana wadema patients no. Yes, my moon didi. Nti yankasa na yeme na eziban. What's on that bill na dey yetua? Yes, no. Nti dey yakwa administration no mu papers and sana. Wo be yi na efi because eziban na nye eziban na dey yeji. Na yede mamane. Kra. Onye nti me bisa ye nuanom a ye na ye bogu ha. Wa wo womba na wonya dam facilities or hede dem opportunities or hede nyina. No one can say what visit to Ghana Ghana funu wo gu ho no mo ye me hyehyɛ ho na naso what the man was support the bad government ah it is me be said that the man kofi was support the bad government yeah me be said that adwon no oye adwuma anyi na ah brother especially besiafo adwon no oye adwuma anyi na awo be ye local hospital wo fro wo hwe wo be ye eco visit wo Ghana na wo be ye na eco hospital na nyi wo nwe bi hospital wo treat one dem a wan kasa no e from ho de e Christian nya ye ntwado oye chief justice no appointimpo oye diamond man na $5,000 no nka ye chesha man fama no
$5
onya
million, $5
na
million, $5 million.
5 million no appointimpo ne nwaje wugu Ghana no wugu wenyi maso da ma adwunu ho kwampe bi sɛ de nti Ghana mmiri nyina metse no na nye dam na Ghana ti o sisa Ghana ayɛ kura so kura adwunu ho pa entase ɔyɛ mekakyɛ Cameroon fo a na binom wɔ ha dɛ dam na Ghana wɔsi no Ghana yɛnyu boy Ghana yɛtide na me si yes it's past but present one they no Ghana is like your country Cameroon dam na mekakyɛ ho na me pede me bi sɛ na akufo ade dɛ ɔyɛ ne papa gye bi dan kɔ no ɔrewu no ɔde Ghana gye ndo yɛ ne Japan nti so be di president a ɔntwetwe adwuma no fama na yɛnom na ne girlfriends a ɔno nyɛ asɛm a mpede me bi sɛ na yɛmbrɛ toll booth na emu a ame muhu dɛ sɛ president Mahama wɔ hɔ a nkyɛ toll booth no wɔn a wɔgyina hɔ wɔtɔ n'ade no te dɛ America no ɔnyɛ because car botum eku wɔn at any time but answer na president Mahama so ɔbɔ move wɔn a ɔbɔ mo ho baby fine ɔbɔ mo ho dedication ti nyimpa no lokɔ no ɔte no ho asansan na ɔrekɔ but awan kasa na ɛbɛn no one atoto borders ni nyinaa mo sisi an ehwe Ghana mbesiafo na wokoma mafama na mbenyimfo wodido sisi ano one egu banks no mukunu wo fie ameso ametina border do motona ade so ato border no mti sisi am na onye mukunu no yeti fie yenye adwuma ena toll booth no so wa kana ebi a munwe besie bi okotona sweater na okotona adodi ma yedu twede beni di so no so atum ti sisi mpena bibisa na akufo ado de nankasa no wotwa nankasa no wona ma mojamba oye serious o na akufo ado mo de ye Ghana fo no ye serious na mo ye me yo onye de man NDC mbesiafo no gu parliament no oslo wusu atru de BC ne sida banchi yakono otum wo right what can they say etum wo find the send 100 Ghana sikenyi abedinti mbesiafo no so won so gu parliament won no won se ne bisa osla na won so one voice out there nti yenuanom yi a wetu to butie watoto borders ni nyinam na sisia na kye Ghana movement biala eni ho na the mbesiafo no nyina wotena parliament they call themselves NDC missing them a Saforo 2024 we ho a amemenya politician no na campaign ne mu a yɛbɛyɛ ankasa nyansra pomze na nkwa bese bi ɔwɔ parliament bi ɔyɛ NDC ni bi ame magilidin na ma hwɛ wɔn bɔdze ne bɔ ma ɛbɛyɛ no campaign yɛbɛyɛ amo ɛda wɔ drop wɔn nyinaa no hu dɛ parliament wɔde wɔn kɔto wɔde wɔn kakasa mo wɔn no wɔn fo na nkɔto wɔde osla kankwasiasam na wɔasew sorry to use the kankwasiasam because asam no ɔle kan nyansa biala enyim na NDC mbesiafo wɔtena hɔ sisi Ghana no sisi yɛmfa na mbesiafo ni nyinaa bɛyɛ tutufo na mbenyimfo so ayɛ am robbery na yɛmba mɔfɔma no so wayɛ dan atoto bottom na ba na wɔbɔ kukun kɔfo ni nyinaa NDC mbesiafo mbenyimfo de nkyɛ besia de na ɔtene nyanko besia ne yɛm kɔm ɔte yɛ onyi me pain na mbesiafo yɛfam osana wɔn no bosom so a wɔgye wɔn pay awoso so abakwa abenebutua tax ama no wori miompo oson kasa enti ohe den na da menyimpe mesa me ka vote mani biom Saforo enti na mesin de no ebega dem besi afa yebutumi yakasa na yakasa me yenuanom na wo Ghana no what won was nti wan kasa no wo kwa no wa ko vote won wonim a bread that wonim beer that will vote me. No, I a yaw dodo. I a yaw dodo. Ah, Dama papa no ofi Ashanti regional abeda the wafanden. I mean, minimum one you may be to me, peda me to one or say che men so abeda. Ah, ano no we free. Baby man no fi and oba parliament ma. Na nyankopon e ho a osa no onton kom na wada. Na mbipam nyame be hye no ho enyim nyam na wasan obesan akọ grade 1 na ofi de sika na wenye ni nya wo beda sika na ehia no Ghana fun ye be ginya ade ye be ginya ade at the right time na obesan akọ ne dedo mpo cho me da ase nyame nhiro so
To me that's it. Enti no kreka enye adeketwa no kreka eyeden anso so we have no choice but to speak the truth. And this is what we're going to do as a people. But also subscribe here, me pacho bomodi na subscribe Safari TV Africa on Facebook and on YouTube. Here so na be ya go support to platform we ni ensu ni. Into ba na subscribe here. Me pacho hwehwe Safari TV Africa na bomodi na subscribe na yenko yenim. Na free hwehwe Loud Silence TV subscribe. And I with all due respect subscribe and also because no kre aha na no kre afaneja. Nankopon on sharp na on pejao. No nya okasie no mbie kwan ma ankasa ombie kwan kasie ankasa enfama e wade nyinara na. All right, so let me acknowledge a few people before I leave the platform. 1 hour 52 minutes. Good. So let's do this. Joyce Vicky Helegbe. Stupid guy, I mean Bonidi. Ferrari Cole. He now has a new set of artificial teeth and wants us to see you. Bro, enough for this man, Kennedy. All right, so I see Regina Alote, Lydia Erochi, Monica Kofi, Tina Vautier. I hope you're doing very well. Tina Vautier, how are you? Good. James Ametepe. Patrick Abu Teria. Obapa Mikel. There's no rest. There's no rest. Denani Tanko Sobi. How are you? Margaret Mumuni. Safia Ibrahim Safia. All right. So Benjamin Opoku Samji Mensa. All right, so we're going to take our last call. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, it's saying.
Good evening. Adam. Hey, someone in Crampton, they are tears you maybe.
Aye, Yanko. Someone now,
Demonstration don't build road.
Aye, don't build roads.
Hey, then they are saying,
Mentia simple.
I did some Kurania. Now, you can't say, trouble to me, person bisa say. Nanado. Obaye ya no beye si wo no manase obetu se si wo.
Oh, Tobu to say come go bring you this.
Na te se die hia na de on hweso nyi o. Ade hia nkasa se wo ye no wonye. Wo bi asi school dan asi wo bra ohini ya fro se bra. Na mo nhwe mfa nkora nkwatene ma uti wo se didi natem.
Yeah, as if more.
Uti wo na wo yi uti wo na wo yi no. Kise die hia na me da no me hu se me hwe video bi me se obaba ko ye se na do na wadi ehwamo pa me koto ntuma ni bi o da half ba o mi ada half na si wo hwinim wadi acha wo kro ja spam kra odi acha mo na ye kan say case bi asi wo kro from mo minim sa wate ana
any case
NPP from party office bi wo kro from
the omun rent no
medase mun rent on search am want me o pie by no tia small be kan o say omo kro mo ba fie ho na light kada ho ensuo kada ho na light kada ho ensuo kada nti wo kan nti won ferry ko si se mo ba no mo say free water na free water fe de bill be ho asem no wo kan
aje ko bisa no me ni number
be asem na si o mo wo kan sa no
oben wo se me o mi sa de mama
mani ewu ama no papa
se oka se ono de obetu se wanya 47 na obetu obe resign na 47 wanya ya jim bebre se aye ka say or pray for second term another term of chairmanship
wo pray on pepe bi ntina nam de yenya kwantwam ko ye baabi Kevin Taylor be se ko pepe bi fa otusi anu fiance times ko pepe bi tina ye huni e be ye hu hwe hospital asema working me van say me say last week ana me de madam for bi ko hospital na onyim but that was so who blood and kakanka bi na me de ko me person me be hospital ni din ti me de ni ko dru ono mo no imagine na to ho omo si wo onko scan wakwa ko scan na ba on so akra ne dem e na 5 bodies so danchen sana akra no wu o menhu akra na wu woni ye mo menhu tini kunu na ba na ne bube fo di na so snap mu munyi me yire ma me fa ne nko sani awo ka no mo tete na TikTok na se fo nko a muto no mo miamia fo so mo ni mu si wo do machi o ubewu
oh and say
omu suba mo de te Ghana omu suba mo de te Ghana ha no ma no mo ni suban na mami nyewo me papa pano yisu oh na mo sre ne sai me de me mpesa o pano kakre ya de na me mpesa o me papa na mo sre
pano no me se
Kennedy
me se Kennedy on de no ho o toasted ye nyina e be yare ai ye nyina e be yare won pem but when you are sick behave like you are sick what I say who you advert na pan no to for no bia na so mu de bia ni aso mu ani who yare
no pa no kura ni tiyo pa ni tiyo ni tiya na baby free toy no bi fama na ka be tap ye da wachiwe
ai e be top ni mu
ya tap na da wachi
ai
bye bye well
all right, thank you very much, guys. Please subscribe to Safari TV Africa on YouTube and on Facebook. We are going on our 1,000 miles. So subscribe and let's move on. Let's grow it together. And Facebook, with all due respect, Loud Silence TV, please, let's go and subscribe. Thank you very much and have a pleasant good night. But your mention video in Famobi, a chance of Behumenim, a china, Behumenim, Bibiaso Beye. Come on. Thank you and God bless you. I love you.